this is Nora Lee. How are you guys doing? I know it's been a while, but today I am bringing you a fall clean with me. So join me as I clean my house. I'm going to be cleaning my main area spaces, which are my kitchen and then living room. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video, and I hope this video gives you a lot of motivation to go out and clean your own houses as well. So I'm just going to start off here in the kitchen. I'm just wiping down this waffle maker because we had just used it for breakfast that morning, and then I'm just using a dishcloth to dry it out so I don't have to leave it here for too long. And then I'm putting it away. I use my bottom shelf underneath my microwave to put all my small appliances, so it's been working well. They fit very well in that space. Now I already had put the dishes in the dishwasher before the video, but I'm going to go ahead and just do some other deep cleaning, like my countertops. They were very dirty. I don't know if you can really tell. I think I'm going to show you a close-up in a bit, but they were very dirty and they needed to be cleaned. And I always use, or I always like to use, my Method Daily Granite Cleaner. And now taking these bottles to the garage. You all know that we are a Mexican family, Mexican-American family, and we love our Mexican drinks. So we have a little crate that we put all the empty bottles, and then when they're all done, we go ahead and refill them. So there was a lot of crumbs and stains. The kids love to eat on the island, which I love. I love that they like that space to eat. But that area always gets very dirty due to that. And so I just needed to go in there and wipe it, make it look nice and shiny. See, that's what I'm picking up. A lot of little dirt and food particles. You can see Maddie dancing in the background. My Maddie loves to dance, and you're always going to find her twirling around the house. It's just wonderful to be able to catch these little glimpses of her dancing as a memory as well. She's growing up, guys. She's 9 years old, turning 10 in December. She's still little though, but I know that time goes by so fast, and so I'm going to enjoy these moments with her. Now I'm just going to turn on a candle and just make the space smell good as well. I know it's been a minute since I posted a video, but I wanted to just focus on my mental health. I've been dealing with a little bit of a flare of anxiety, so I just wanted to take the time and just, rest and give my body that time just to recuperate. And so hopefully, this will pass soon. I still feel a little bit, the anxiety flares that come up, but I know that I'm going to be okay. I wanted to just get back to normal and just post this video. I actually recorded this, a few weeks ago, and so I'm barely starting to edit it and record the audio for it as well. So thank you guys for being here for me, for my channel, and thank you for supporting my channel. Now moving on to my cooktop. It gets very dirty, guys. So every 2 weeks or so, I'll go ahead and do a deep cleaning of my grates and basically I'm just going to soak them. I'm using this Palmolive spray similar to the Dawn spray, and I just fill the sink with water and soak them for a bit. So I'm only focusing on the first first row of my cooktop because I rarely use the back rows. So the grates were pretty clean, and so I just focused on cleaning the front burners of my cooktop. And so I'm starting off with a Mrs. Meyer spray. It's a spring scent, but it still smells good. I haven't bought, the fall scent, and I do love the fall scents from Mrs. Meyer. I just haven't made it to the store. So I had this leftover spring peony scent, and I love that scent as well. I feel like you can use it in year round, really. So I'm using that to clean off and just wipe down the grease and the food particles that are on the gas cooktop. It did very good at cleaning most of it. Of course, you always have to go in a little bit with a deep clean using, a little more, like I'm using one of those SOS cleaners, and so that way it can give a little bit more grit. Going in with those SOS little scorch pad, I'm going in to clean the grates. Now the grates are like the only thing that I haven't been able to completely clean where they look brand new. I clean them, they come out pretty clean, but I don't feel like they've ever come out like brand new, where all the grease is completely gone. So if you guys have any ideas or recommendations for how to clean your grates, let me know, because I want to try it. And so now just going in, like I said, with the SOS pad, I'm going to go ahead and rinse them and just put them back onto the cooktop. you have it. Pretty clean, if I do say so myself. Like I said, not perfect, doesn't look brand new on the grates, but it still looks pretty good. Okay, now moving on to my sink. I'm going to be using this Palmolive spray as well for this sink. I like that it comes out very thick, similar to the Dawn. But I think I prefer the Dawn, I'm going to be honest. But I still like this product. I had actually got it because I had a coupon. And so I have it here, so I might as well use it. It does work very well, but I feel like the Dawn probably is my favorite. And the reason why is because I think the Palmolive, when you spray it, it comes out in a gunk. I mean, a big, like, it just shoots out a big splash, as opposed to the Dawn, who kind of spreads the bubbles around. It feels like this one just comes out too thick, and it doesn't really spray in the area. Like, you have to just use a lot of product to cover, you know, the area, or spread it around, which I'm doing right now. But I feel like the Dawn, automatically, when you push the little sprayer, it sprays a big amount, and it still cleans very well. Okay, funny story. So that little Rubbermaid brush, I was actually excited when I found it in my thrift store, right? And it was for $8, and they sell for $9 on Amazon. So I thought, yay, I scored, you know, I'm saving money here. And I got home and I put on the batteries, and nothing, it didn't turn on. And so I decided to put on some new batteries in hope that maybe the batteries that I was using weren't working. And sure enough, again, it did not turn on. So I thought about returning it, but I'm like, it's a thrift store. They're not going to, I don't know that they're even able to do that. So I just decided to just keep it, and I use it more like a brush without the spinning part. So I was kind of upset because I'm thinking I could have just bought a Dollar Tree brush in that case. I already kind of do have a small little precision brush for cleaning, but now I have another one that cost me $8, and I thought I was saving money here, and instead I feel like I was ripped off. And I was tempted to see if they had batteries there at the store to test it out, but I should have asked before leaving, in case, or maybe take batteries. Maybe that's another recommendation. Anytime that you go thrifting, maybe take some batteries with you in case there's any item that requires batteries, so that you can test it out. Now I'm just using the Method stainless steel cleaner to clean off my oven, dishwasher, and refrigerator, and microwave. So I hope you guys have been enjoying fall. I've been loving this weather this season. We've been getting a lot of cooler weather. We had a little cool front where weather was so fresh on a Saturday morning, and I actually had to put on like a sweater or a sweatshirt, and I was loving it. But since then, weather has gone back to like warm weather, not as hot as before, so that's a plus. But I am so ready for the cold fronts that are going to come hopefully very soon. I love cold weather. Maybe not very cold. I'm just talking about Texas cold weather, where it gets cold enough, but not ever cold where you're like, you can't enjoy it either. And I'm also looking forward to spending some time with my family during these holiday seasons that are coming up. We're going to have a Thanksgiving week off very soon at school and work, and I'm really enjoying that time. I feel like I need a break already. But I feel that Christmas is just around the corner. Like, I have enjoyed this season, but I feel like it's going by really fast as well. I'm probably going to be one of those people that decorates for Christmas early. I think I might even do it. I usually try to wait till the day after Thanksgiving, But no, I'm gonna start early. Look at Bingley and Maddie there. Just relaxing. So I'm asking Maddie to help me pick up her belongings, her things. And I wish I can do the same for Bingley. I wish I can train him to pick up his own toys, but I don't have that talent of training, pets. The most I can do is teach him how to sit down, to sit. But he has, a few toys and a blanket that he will constantly be bringing into the living room. We can take it back to his crate, and maybe a few minutes later he'll bring them back. And so I want to get him a basket for the living room just to go ahead and place all his toys. Maybe he will learn, I don't know, to leave them there for a while. I don't know if he should have like a certain time to play with toys, or do you let your dog play with its toys and blankets all day long? Because he likes bringing his toys, and I only try to keep like 2 to 3 toys, at a time, because if not, he would probably have them all over the house, like Maddie. Now I'm going to be using a Tide laundry soap, powder soap, and I'm going to use this to clean my shelf. And the reason I'm doing this is because Go Clean Co. has always recommended using Tide laundry soap to dust or to clean cabinets and things. So it did work really well. I feel like it did work well. And so I will be using it again, of course. And it smells great as well. Can you guys believe that I found Bingley's hair up on these shelves? I'm like, how did it travel all the way up here? But I think when he like shakes himself, like his hair releases into the air, and some of it, not a lot, but some of it was on the actual shelves. I had to get a step ladder to reach the two shelves on top. Now moving on to the other side of the shelf. Since then, I kind of updated my shelf a little bit. I went ahead and bought a Studio McGee little gold frame flower. It's really cute, and I went ahead and added it to the shelf, and I moved things around so it can fit well. So stay tuned for my next video. Maybe I'll go ahead and show you guys that update. Now I'm just quickly going to wipe down the fireplace mantle, not mantle, but what is that called? The fireplace I forgot what it's called, but that thing in the bottom of it. And then now the mantle. Since my last fall Decorate With Me video for my living room, I went ahead and embedded the candles. I have these flameless candles that I bought on Amazon. And I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but I went ahead and added them, in between the pumpkins. So I don't know if you got to see a shot of that. And now again, using the Mrs. Meyer's, I'm going to use a paper towel because you're going to see how Bingley's hair just piles up on the furniture and on the sides of the wall. So I had to go in there and quickly just dust the area, make sure that I picked up all his hair. Okay, so since then as well, you see those little crystal knobs that I added to my the buffet there in the living room or the console table. Well, Bingley was acting a fool and he was running around. He does that occasionally where he just goes crazy and starts running around the sofa. I think he's just trying to get some energy out. And usually it starts with Bella barking at him, and so he goes even more crazy. So as he was running, he actually bumped into the console table and one of those little knobs came right off. So I need to go ahead and glue it on there or just buy new knobs for it. I got these inexpensively on Amazon, but oh my goodness, the shot of my hair there. I need to dye my hair. I don't think I want to leave my whites. I just forget, or I just wait till they're really bad, which I think it's got to that point. So now I'm just gonna go in there with my vacuum, and I'm gonna go ahead and just use a vacuum around the kitchen because I will be mopping. I'm preparing for the mop. So here you go, you see me. This vacuum is the best vacuum I've ever had. It really has good suction. The only thing is that you have to continuously push the power button, and it doesn't have a light. That's the only thing that I feel like does not compare to my old vacuum that I had. The Shark one. I had a Shark vacuum, cordless one. But I still love it because of the suction and the power that it has. Now I had bought those pots at my Dollar Tree like back in spring, and I never planted anything. But recently we actually worked on our landscape outside on our front yard, and it's looking really good. We added like a stone border with mulch, and we just put a few plants. I don't have a green thumb, but I went ahead and added plants that I knew that said that they didn't need a lot of maintenance. Of course, you do have to water your plants, but these don't require so much maintenance, and that's the reason I chose them. I have a vlog coming up next, and that vlog is going to show you the plants. So stay tuned for that vlog. Hopefully it'll be coming up this coming weekend. Probably I'll post it on Friday, so by Saturday it should be up. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And of course, we're still working on a lot of projects throughout the house. We are working on a bonus area upstairs where we're adding a second floor. That was always part of the plan, but we just decided to hold off on that while we closed and we moved in and settled in. And now that we're here, now we can focus on that, and we are going to be adding 2 small rooms, a theater room, and then we're going to be adding also a little small, we call it a game room. It's going to have a sofa, it's going to have a small kitchenette. It's going to be a small space, but it's going to include all those things, and it's going to be right next to the theater room. So it's going to have like maybe I want to add a popcorn machine and a mini fridge, and I want to add our board games up there as well, and some comfy sofas, and maybe some chairs. And look, that's Maddie. She is getting very good with her splits. She goes to ballet twice a week, and she is starting point classes where she will be using her point shoes. So very proud of my little girl. So I don't know if you can see that vacuum is fully filled with Bingley's hair, of course with dust as well, but the majority of the things that get picked up is his hair. And so, like I said, this vacuum does very well with it. It is a pet. It's the pet 10.0 or 11.0. What are those? I can't remember which one it is. The Dyson Pet, I believe it's the V10. But I could be wrong. But I think that's the one that we chose. But it's a good vacuum, and it has a lot of suction, and it runs a long time. I feel like it runs maybe like, of course I'm not using it at full max power at all times. I feel like with just the regular normal power, it works very well. Now there's areas where they're like, okay, I just need to use a little bit more power, then I'll go ahead and use it. But it's rarely that I use that max power. Okay, so I am gonna run the carpet cleaner. I feel like if I run this, it just makes the carpet a lot cleaner. It makes it smell good. So, because I have pets, I do have to try to do this at least once a month. I wish I had more time to do this. I also used it on my rug cleaner in the kitchen. I just didn't get to record that. But now I'm gonna be moving on to the mopping. And of course I'm using my favorite mop. This one is my favorite. It works super well. It wrings the water very well, and it just leaves the house smelling, well, the soap leaves it smelling clean, but the actual mopping is very easy. And I think I'm always going to be you know, a rubber, what is the brand? I'm sorry, I lost the name of the brand. I love it so much, yet I can't remember the name right now on the top of my head. But you know what mop this is, you know it. So I truly love this mop. And now Maddie is going to help me mop. She volunteered. I didn't ask her to, and you know, I think it's good. I know that she's not doing it like perfectly, but I feel like she she feels like she's doing something, she's helping, and she is helping, you know. She did very good at cleaning the area, and so she's only gonna do a little section and then Mama will take over and finish up. One thing about my floor is that it can be very deceiving at times. It always looks clean, you know, it never looks dirty unless like Bingley like steps comes inside with mud, and you'll probably be able to see it. So it's very hard to just, you know, to see when it's dirty. But of course, when you use them, when I actually mop, the mop water comes out, you know, brown. So it is dirty. It's just you know, you're not able to see it at all times. But yeah, I do need to mop at least, I would say, every 2 weeks, and then sometimes I don't always get to do that, but that's my goal, to at least mop, you know, every 2 weeks or so. Okay guys, so we're coming to the end of the video, and I just quickly wanted to show you how beautiful and clean my space looks. I love the way it looks right after it, you know, the house has been cleaned. It just feels nice, it smells nice, and so I wish my house was always clean like this, but it's not always. So you know, these videos also motivate me. Just being able to record myself motivates me as well to keep my house clean. But honestly, my house is not always clean. You know, there's days where, you know, the counters are dirty, you know, there's fingerprint stains on the appliances, and there's a lot of toys, backpacks, papers all over the living room. So I do enjoy these moments when the house is nice and clean. So I hope this video really motivated you guys. I hope you really enjoyed it, and thank you so much again for supporting my channel. And if you're new, I want to invite you to consider subscribing. I try to do many videos on cleaning. I do vlogs, home decor, seasonal decor. I try to do it all, but thank you so much for being here. And again, I appreciate the support. Go ahead and give it a like if you enjoyed this video, or leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.